Men, what is something a woman would never understand?
Especially when younger, random boners.
Sometimes I want to hold my balls when I'm relaxing. I'm not jing to masturbate, right? I am front you.
Okay, this one was actually useful. Also, don't look at me weird when I touch and squeeze my bra less boobs. I do it for exact same reasons.
How long compliments stick with us. We remember forever because we rarely get them. Edit, thank you so much for all the awards and sharing your stories. Hopefully my comment encourages my fellow Redditors to give more compliments.
Bro, for real, I was extremely skinny in high school and got made fun of because of it, and have been on and off working out for years, and during my last bout of working out I hit my highest weight ever, and one of my friends said I look really good and noticed I've put on weight, and that alone has kept me going for months.
Shrinkage.
I was in the pool.
Balls basically just sticky hand to your leg on a hot day. Like a fried egg nailed to the wall.
Sometimes it just won't get up and it's not you.
Trying to pee with an erection.
The harder it gets, the harder it gets.
The panic immediately after your first ejaculation. I didn't know what happened, but I knew it was a crime.
I thought for a few minutes my DK was broken or something. My mom was an army medic, so I was familiar with the concept of pus and infection was. So when I woke up in the middle of the night with a whitish substance coming out my peen, well, you can do the math.
How sensitive testicles can be. Sure, you sack-tapped me last weekend and I didn't feel a thing, but when you grazed me 2 seconds ago you hit just the right spot, and brought me to the floor. It just happens.
And it hurts in such a weird way. Like, it's not even localized in the testicles, it's all the way up into the stomach. Some guys will puke from it. And it lingers. Most pain goes away or becomes easy to ignore after a bit, but getting hit in the balls is like disabling pain that lasts for several minutes. I've had horrible cuts and rolled ankles and other similar injuries, and they all hurt, but it's not anything like getting hit in the testicles.
Fun reason for that. Our nervous system forms before our sex organs, and in utero, we start out basically all the same. Chromosomal differences cause males to differentiate. The ovaries become testicles, but for some reason the nerves that go to the testicles still perceive the pain in our abdomens, where ovaries would be if we were women.
Having a boner touch the toilet seat.
Touching the inside of the bowl is the real nightmare.
No matter how many times you shake it, you never get it all.
You can shake it, you can squeeze it, you can bang it on the wall, but you have to put it in your pants before the last drop will fall.
Cleaning debris from the toilet bowl with your piss stream.
And getting really disappointed when it doesn't wash off.
The long step on a humid day.
Lunge, schlee ppp. Ah.
Autographing snow.
I yelled at my husband for repeatedly peeing his name in the snow in our backyard, so he peed my name so it looked like I did it.
Pinch and roll to cure sack itch.
I prefer the stretch and rake technique myself. The mystery of Stonehenge.
Don't tell him, bro.
Having a boner but not horny.
And then when you get older it's being horny without boners. 5 urinals in a line are only 3 urinals.
2 if someone is a jerk and uses one of the even numbers.
2 words. Double stream. Edit. Had no idea this was not only a male anatomy thing. Glad to know we are more similar than I thought before handshake.
People being afraid of me because I'm a big guy. I can give off an intimidating aura, so if I'm walking behind a woman, she is often looking over her shoulder every now and then. I try to make a show of tying my shoe or slowing down so she gets some more distance. Sometimes I'll cross the road. I know why they are afraid of me. And I don't blame them in the slightest. It just hurts sometimes is all.
As a big guy, the flip side is I've had several women over the years tell me they always feel protected when I'm around.
When I take my toddler to the playground without my wife, I too would like to chat with the other adults. I feel like I'm barely even tolerated, being around their children to make sure mine's okay and having good fun. Effing, we can talk about cooking. Daycares. Just effing talk to me. I am not even wearing a trench coat and you don't know my Reddit name.
LMAO made me look.
The frustration is generally being the chasers.
Do men generally like being approached? I've got a crush on someone. I wanna ask for his number but I feel like I'm being such a bother. Update, edit, I got so many comments on here, I'll try to reply to as many as I can. First of all I want to say thank you so much for all of the encouragement. I totally went for it. It was sulfur monoxide. FRIGGIN. Easy. I was totally awkward when I asked for his number. I had a plan to say something simple, but my nerves got the best of me, and he just said, yeah. So simple. I wasn't trying to get his number to jump into his bed. I really like this guy, but I don't just want to do a pump and dump, is that what they call it? I'd like for him to get to know me a bit as well, so I don't think me asking for his number was me screaming I like you a lot. I did freak out over my first text I sent him, but now it feels so natural. Whoever's reading this, man or woman, I implore you to go take the first step and see where it leads you.
Yes, yes, a million times yes. Oh my god, it would save us so much mental work. Does she like me, does she not? Please just do it, it'll save both you and him a lot of time. Even if he says no, you were bold and got an answer. No bother at all, actually the complete opposite. Good luck, hun. Feel free to circle back to tell me, us how it went. Thumbs up, light skin tone.
How starved men are for any sort of physical touch or genuine compliment. Rubbing your face and balls with the same towel.
You dry face first, balls last. The towel forgets everything by tomorrow. A Redditor I forgot the username of.
That when two men hang out it's completely normal to not talk about important stuff or at all.
My grandfather taught me how to fish when I was 5, I'm now over 30 and we still fish all the time. However, every single time we get back my grandma will ask what we talked about and my answer is always nothing. It's almost a running joke in my family to figure out what we talk about, and they don't understand that we literally don't talk about anything, we just fish. Also, I'm a woman and I would absolutely talk if grandpa wanted to, but I think he just enjoys the quiet, so that's what we do.
Our silence has nothing to do with you. Most of the time we're just trying to figure stuff out.
Sometimes I just don't feel like talking. Nothing personal, I enjoy company. Just not up for idle conversation.
How it's 50-50 if you want some fun with your morning boner or just have to go and pee.
It's not always easy for us to express our emotions because when we do no one helps us anyway.
The absolute real ability to actually not be thinking about anything at all. I always have to come up with some made-up thought.
That we have no control over what we do in a woman's dream and they should not get mad at us for what we did asterisk.
What ya thinkin' bout? Me wondering if Tarzan was a virgin when he met Jane or if he used to beat gorilla cheeks. Nothing smiley face. Edit. Thanks for the awards, guys.
But that's exactly what I'd like to hear.
No way he didn't.
Wife, hey, hun, did you just get back from hanging out with Kyle? Husband, yep, we went on the lake for a few hours in his boat. Doesn't he have a new girlfriend? I think so. You didn't ask about her. Nah. Is his sister getting the divorce? No idea. What the hell did y'all talk about? I dunno, stuff.
Actual conversation with my wife some 20 years ago after I visited a friend. Wife. What did you talk about? Me. He bought a rocking chair from Babies R Us. Wife, freaking out, OMG, is his wife pregnant? Me. I don't know. Wife. He told you he bought a rocking chair from Babies R Us and you didn't ask if they're pregnant. Me. No. How incredibly lonely men can be.
For some crazy reason, society tries to discourage male bonding. Yet men have just as much of a need for close relationships as women do.
You can feel emotionally vulnerable, but no one takes you seriously because you're a man. When I see women telling someone to man up, it makes me so angry.
This drives me insane. I am doing my best to raise my son that feeling sad and vulnerable is completely normal for people, not just girls. He was having a really emotional day at school, so I pulled him out the rest of the day. He said he just felt like crying and didn't know why and couldn't stop it. I told him it's fine, all teenagers go through this, and to just cry it out. He said, boys aren't supposed to be emotional, only girls. I corrected him and said everyone can feel emotional and it's perfectly normal and human to need to cry. I wish people would stop telling their sons that crying is for girls only and let these boys feel so they can grow into emotionally healthy men.
How much we literally just don't care sometimes. I don't care what color the couch is, I don't care where the cabinet sits in the room. You're gonna make me move it regardless. Don't ask me where I want it, cause I don't want to move it in the first place. Just tell me where and I'll put it there for ya. Edit. Pooh, that was way more popular than I thought it would be, thanks everyone. So it isn't like a, I don't give a poo, don't ask me, kinda deal. Far from it, it's more that it just literally doesn't matter to us. If the partner wants something done, I'm there to support her all the way and do my best to help out and give an opinion where necessary. But sometimes it just really doesn't matter to us and it can be hard to express that otherwise. Do whatever it is however you want and we'll generally be okay with anything, as long as the couch isn't facing the wrong way from the TV.
The subtle but annoying aggravation of going to piss in a bathroom that you live in and clean, and going to piss, but your stream decides that instead of going where you want to, it fires radically northeast for the first second. Edit, any, just sit down, comment doesn't understand.
They'll never understand. Sometimes it comes out like a shotgun and not a sniper.
I mean, never assume you've got a sniper, lol.
That when you say, happy wife happy life, it makes every guy in the room cringe at how unfortunate your husband must be. The amount of discrimination male DV survivors face. I'm a male DV survivor and am very open about my story, and I've met a lot of other dudes who are the same and were too afraid to come forward publicly due to the backlash they'd get. And it's real. Funnily enough, it's mostly women who criticize us. Usually saying things like, you're supposed to be a man, just take it. She's a woman, what could she do to hurt you? You let her abuse you, you could have stopped her. You're stronger and bigger. There's a lot of female abusers out there, I'd argue just as many as males. I don't think men are any more to blame for the abuse they suffered than women are, which is not anyone's fault but the abusers. But apparently a large portion of women think differently. And there's men who have criticized me too in similar ways, for sure. But they're heavily outnumbered by the women, in my experience. We get shamed into silence, threatened into silence, blackmailed into silence. I decided to be a champion of this cause because no one else is. I wear the target on my back for a reason. I think this is what I was meant to do. The bruises may go away quickly, but the mental scars don't. For those of you who were abused, or are being abused, or will be abused, regardless of gender, stay strong, and get out of that situation ASAP. Edit. Thank you all for the support and interesting conversations. Also, oof, it's like the heavens aligned when I made this comment and then saw this while scrolling my home feed. Link. Edit 2. I'm so happy that this grew as quickly as it did, and it's become a space for many people to tell their stories. I know how hard it can get sometimes to have those memories and thoughts weighing you down, and how relieving it is to finally tell him, even if anonymously on a forum post. Domestic violence is something that too many people experience far too often. It's sad, it's demoralizing, it's dehumanizing, and it's crushing. But at the end of the day, none of us are alone. There are tons and tons of people out there with stories just like yours and mine. Stay strong, everyone, and never stop working towards being a better you and a better tomorrow heart. Thank you for watching. We upload new videos every day, so be sure to come back for more fun. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the video.